Hello everyone, Stewart Bartley here again with my 1968 Lotus 51C Formula Ford race car. So the cars have spec engines that the racers are really not supposed to modify, again with the notion of keeping the costs down and the competition level. This one has a 4-cylinder Ford Kent engine that produces about 115 horsepower. It's mated to a 4-speed Hewland gearbox. We can change the ratios fairly quickly to suit different racetracks. Weighs about 900 pounds. They have very high cornering speeds, so on our typical race we will average about 80 miles an hour, with the top speed being only about 120. We race it with a group called the Vintage Racer Group that's primarily Mid-Atlantic oriented. Locally we race it at Summit Point Raceway. The most famous track that we go to is Watkins Glen up in New York. So I thought I would demonstrate how to get in. As you can see, it's fairly tight quarters in these cars. Job one is to remove the steering wheel so that we can get in. I actually literally do special exercises at the gym so that I can get in and out of it like that. You can see the gear shift falls, as I say, readily to hand. It's a fairly short throw to this gearbox. So once you're in it, put the steering wheel back on. We have a 5-point harness system, which I actually have to have my crew chief help me get into, because once I have my helmet and my Hans device on, I really can't see what I'm doing down there. We have an onboard fire suppression system. Thankfully, I've never had to use that. The main safety device, of course, is this roll bar. And again, we try not to use those very much. But it's a lot of fun. It's a very physically demanding form of racing. It's very hot in the suit and in the cockpit. The radiator is up front, so the coolant runs right by my left elbow. So usually by the time we have finished our 30-minute races, we're all pretty much ready to get out and have a drink of water. When things return to normal, we'd love to have some of you come out to watch us at the Jefferson 500 next year. Thanks for having me.